$5 million today because you deserve justice.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the nota bills, the... Press forward and repeat the captions.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
This November at Saboba Casino Resort, join us for a night of stand-up with Frankie Quinones, Saturday, November 9th at 8 p.m. Known for his viral Cholo Fit exercise routines and star of the critically acclaimed Hulu series This Fool, now Frankie Quinones brings his hilarious brand of comedy to Saboba. Get your tickets at Saboba.com. Laugh out loud with Frankie Quinones, Saturday, November 9th at 8 p.m. Saboba Casino Resort.
Right now, millions of Americans are casting their ballot for the next president of the United States. We are live from the headquarters for both candidates.
And following critical races here in California, from a U.S. Senate to LA County District Attorney, we have live team coverage. This is the NBC4 News at 3.
The NBC4 News at 3 starts now.
And of course, after months of campaigning, it all comes down to today. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Annabelle Sedano. A tight and pivotal race for Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. We want to take a live look at the White House right now. The first polls close in about an hour, including the battleground state of Georgia.
Many people believe it will come down to the 7 states you see highlighted in blue right here, the battleground states. Pennsylvania tops the list. Both campaigns say that state is vital to winning the White House. Former President Trump and Vice President Harris spent a lot of time there campaigning, including the last day on the campaign trail.
So from Washington, D.C. to West Palm Beach, we have live team coverage from the headquarters of both presidential campaigns. We're going to start with NBC4's Conan Nolan. He kicks off this coverage. Conan.
That's right. Good evening from the campus of Howard University here in Washington, D.C., a historic black college, the alma mater of the 49th Vice President of the United States. They're doing a sound test right now. In a few hours, we expect Kamala Harris to arrive here. She'll be speaking in front of the Frederick Douglass Memorial Hall. Earlier today, in an effort to leave it all on the field, use every second she has of this campaign, the Vice President made her way to the Democratic National Committee headquarters in Washington, where she met with some of the volunteers and made some phone calls last minute. She did go on the radio to some radio stations in those battleground states you mentioned, in Pennsylvania, in Michigan, asking people, her supporters particularly, to get out the vote. Keep in mind, every campaign is going to be talking about how confident they are on Election Day. That's pro forma. That's what they say. The Democrats have reason to be cautiously optimistic based on a number of things, one of which is the fact that an NBC News poll says that Donald Trump's support, based on the exit polls that they've been taking over the past several hours, is there are fewer white voters supporting Donald Trump this time than 4 years ago. That's good news for Kamala Harris. 49% support with white voters this time for Donald Trump. It was 57 4 years ago. Plus the two top issues. The democracy is the number one, according to that poll. The economy, the other. They're also very confident in their ground game, the effort to get out the vote. They've been in the process of organizing this for over a year. And remember, this is not something new to Kamala Harris when it comes to a tight election. She's been through this before in 2010 when she ran for Attorney General of the state of California against Steve Cooley, the DA of Los Angeles County. That election was so close, it took 3 weeks to decide who actually won that race. And of course, there was a close race just 4 years ago. So she's been through this before. That might not make it as any easier than it is tonight. Again, they're expecting a close race, but they're confident they have the ground game, the organization, and the vote totals to actually win in these battleground states and for history to be made here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Conan, and of course, we will see you many, many times throughout the evening this evening. Conan Nolan reporting live from Howard University. Conan, thank you.